Hello, everyone. I thought I would take a moment to again remind everyone about phone scams. Most of them are of a wide variety, either IRS or debt collection. But the common one that I see, and because it's related to my field, is the tech support scam. So basically, a scammer calls you, they identify themselves and the company they represent, and they claim that they're contacting you because your computer has alerted them that it has been compromised or has a virus or something of that nature. This is a scam. No legitimate company does this. Not Microsoft, not Dell, not HP, not McAfee, none of them. No company does this. The only time a company will do this is on a business to business relationship. For example, I have connections with my business clients where I monitor their computers. And if I see a problem, then I react to it. But I don't have to call the client to do that. I have access to their computers, whether they're there or not, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I just jump right in, fix it, get it taken care of, and I'm done. So no legitimate company will ever call you and tell you that your computer is compromised. So some of the things that they do is, of course, they are all smooth talkers, even those who are calling from India and Pakistan, but they try and get you to do a remote connection. And once they have a remote connection with you, they're going to show you things like, let me show you this one, and this was a recent one from a new client or a new contract client. Let me show you all the people who are connected to your computer right now, stealing all of your information. If this is not true, this is a tool that is used to determine where your computer is connected to as it relates to your computer. So as you can see here, I'm connected to the web server. I've got some other connections going on, but LGA is for Intel. So, I mean, these are normal connections every computer has. And it takes it, and if you did this netstat from the command prompt, you will find that your computer is connected to about anywhere between 10 and 50 sites, depending upon what's going on. If I opened up like my web browser, there's multiple connections. For example, look at this OBS project here. That's the software I use to record this. So obviously they are doing data collection on their software to improve the software. So it's not uncommon. So again, this is not people who are connected to you. These are connections your computer has to the world, and it's not uncommon. So don't let this scare you. This is a scam. They will use this to scare the bejesus out of you. and yeah, it's not a good thing. So if they ever get a phone call like that, the best thing to do is just hang up on it. Other than that, and they may call you and harass you. But if they do gain a remote connection to your computer because they've walked you through the process of doing a remote connection, not only are they doing this, but in the background, a lot of these companies, especially the overseas companies, are looking for credit cards and passwords information that is saved on your computer because, I don't want to say we're all lazy, but we are, and we tend to save our passwords to our computers. So what they're doing in the background, a lot of the times, is they're going into your history and stealing these 3 folders worth of information. And these 3 folders contains your internet history, your search history, your saved passwords, your credit card information that's saved on your computer. And so while they're showing you all this stuff about, how you're being compromised and how there's a threat, they're actually in the background stealing these 3 folders. And like I said, they'll run it through. They've gotten sophisticated enough now that a lot of them are using artificial intelligence or just a program, and they're looking for passwords, and they're looking for credit card numbers, and they're looking for bank accounts, and here's how they'll know if they found a bank account, especially of that, routing numbers in the US. All routing numbers for banks are 9 digits. So they're just looking for a 9-digit code, and then they'll compare it to a master list and say, ha, we got one. Credit card numbers are all the same format. So that's what they're looking for. User fields get identified on website. User, so that's what they look for. So in the background, they're stealing all this information. And I had an example of this a couple of years ago with our local bank, well, the bank we use. One of my clients, after repeated attempts to tell her not to do this, fell victim to one of these such phone scams. She allowed them to remote in. They, of course, stole all of her information in the background, unbeknownst to her. And then, just to confirm that they really got her, they said, well, how would you like to pay for the service? And she said, well, how do you want me to? And they had said, well, if you've got a check, just put it on your scanner. We'll scan it and take an image of it and send it to your bank. A blank check on your scanner. No, absolutely not, because your routing information, your account information is on there. So they didn't do anything initially with it, but a couple of days later, after I had told her it was a scam, you need to go take care of this, they called her up and said, we're going to cancel. And she hung up on them. Well, about 20 minutes later goes by and she gets a phone call from them. We've refunded your money, but we accidentally put in $5,000, so we need you to A, put another blank check on your scanner, and B, let me show you that we've actually done this. And they brought up a fake image of Firelands Credit Union in Bellevue. And I swear to God, it was really, really good. The thing that caught that is, know how your bank operates. In this particular case, it was showing that there was an ACH bank transfer at 2:34 in the afternoon. Firelands only does bank transfers at 8 o'clock in the morning, and it's the only time they do it all day long. Now, debit card transactions is different, but bank transfers for checks, no, they don't do them at any other time at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's kind of a security reason. It works out really nice in that way. So as soon as I seen that, I knew exactly what it was. And I told her, I said, you need to immediately go over to Firelands and cancel your accounts, have them reissued. All of them. Debit cards, credit cards, checking account, savings account, IRAs, whatever. All of it. Cancel it, have it moved to new accounts, get it taken care of. And I took that image, burned it to CD for Firelands. And of course, she took it over to Firelands and they passed it off to their IT department, their security department, whatever. But it was a good thing she finally listened to me and did that, because Firelands Bank called her up, Firelands Credit Union called her up like a day or so later and said that someone using the old bank information that was on her checking account tried to write a check for an ungodly amount of money through the ACH system. So yeah, know how your bank works. ACH, bank transfers, for checks. Just, if you don't know how your bank does it, go ask. And if the teller can't ask you, ask the manager. So you understand how your bank works, so you can help identify these frauds as they come in. But yeah, they are very personable. They're very knowledgeable. They will use tricks and tactics to scare you and to making you believe that you have been compromised. And it just doesn't work that way. So that's what you watch for. If these people call you, it doesn't matter what scam it is. Your kids are traveling overseas and they're now in jail in Ireland and they need bail money. Send us iTunes gift cards. No, that's the other thing. No legitimate company takes gift cards as currency. There are some websites, like one of the game sites, will take a Subway gift card for in-game purchases, but no real legitimate IT company will ever do that. Check, cash, credit card, and almost all of the major companies I know of, unless you're buying it at a retail store like Best Buy or Staples, they will only do credit card online. So just to make you aware of that. These people are really, really good. They're good scammers, and like I've said, they will do tactics to scare you. The NetStat was the one I was showing you. There are some other ones that are out there. Like I said, and you can do this on your own computer if you're following along with the video. Again, this shows you every connection that your computer has with the world. It's not the other way around. The information is exchanged back and forth between these companies and the companies you're going to. But yeah, This is very normal. And if you ever want to track these IP addresses, just out of your curiosity to see who they are, you can go over to a website. I think it's networksolutions.com. We will double check. And you'll want to do an IP search. Yeah, look up who's behind a domain, or you can do an IP, and we'll use the Google number because I know that's what the number is by heart. Yes, I'm not a robot. Chimneys. Oh, okay. Hopefully I got them all. Come on. Maybe I didn't. But anyways, it would show you who owns that IP address. And then from there you can make a determination. Do not be surprised if you're seeing out of the US, Canada, China, India. Don't be surprised with that, because there's a lot of developers for softwares that use independent coders and website developers and apps that go to other countries, and that's how they track. So don't be alarmed about that. But if you do have questions, you can always call and ask, and I will double check it for you. So yes, phone scams, don't fall victim to them. Just if they call you up and say that your computer has been they've been notified by your computer that you have a virus, or someone's breaking into your computer, just hang up. No, don't buy it. Don't buy it at all. So anyways, I hope you found this video useful. Like, share, subscribe. There is a donation button there, and you guys have a great day. Talk to you later.